Hi, I'm Christine Lakin from You Again, and you're watching Ed Magic TV.
It's simple to see it's Ed Magic TV, so the world can believe it's Ed Magic TV. It's simple to see it's Ed Magic TV, so the world can believe it's Ed Magic TV.
Congratulations on being part of the festival and the nominations and whatnot.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm giving an award to a lovely man, Andy Fickman, tonight. So very proud of him and all of his accomplishments, and it's a huge honor.
It's always good to know directors and producers and to really have the casting directors know you. How did you work on marketing yourself before you got to this point?
Well, I started out as a child actor in Atlanta, and I did a lot of theater and dancing growing up, and sort of led me, I sort of fell into doing commercials and print and that kind of thing regionally, and it wasn't until an agent spotted me from LA, one of those crazy stories, and came out to Los Angeles, and I did a TV show called Step by Step for a long time. And you know, since then, growing into an adult and maturing and into a more adult or more mature roles and things like that, I've just tried to vary myself. The projects that I take on, no part seems small enough to me if it's a good project. And I've luckily been able to keep my theater roots alive, and that's given me a lot of great connections with people like Andy and Gary Marshall, and a lot of people that luckily continue to hire me. So. I've been lucky in that way to hopefully keep working.
How did you overcome the obstacles? What worked for you to overcome those obstacles when things seemed very low in your career?
Well, I think probably, going back to theater, which was always my first love, and doing that in Los Angeles is not necessarily the most popular option because people don't make a lot of money doing it. But I've always loved it, and for me, it's what always fueled my passion inside. And I think even at times when I've been frustrated by the business or frustrated by people's perception of me as a child and wanting to do more adult things, it was always something that gave me a great outlet and something that always, no matter what, made me feel like an actor. And so I think that was the biggest help.
Who was the one that inspired you, that really pushed you to get to this point?
Oh gosh, I have a lot of inspirations. I mean, my parents have always been great supporters, but they, I think, know the pitfalls of the business, and they knew that it was going to be a very difficult career path, as it always has been. And so I think the people that have inspired me are the people that have seemed to stick with it over the years. As a child, Carol Burnett inspired me, and Lily Tomlin inspired me. Comedy-wise, I think they're both geniuses, and then I look at people that have just been in the business for a long time. People like George Clooney, who was doing Facts of Life and is now a very big movie star and is still seemingly a very nice, well-rounded, grounded person. And so you look at stories like that, and certainly Patrick Duffy played my dad for many years on a TV show, and he is one of the most normal, humble, successful people that I know, and I think growing up around that was probably very beneficial to myself as I got older and continued to do this.
And so here we are in 2009. If you have a choice, do you prefer movies or do you prefer a big television drama series?
Hard to say. I don't think I'd ever want to have to choose between them because I so equally, to me, it's always been about the part, I think, and there's something about doing a film that's a lot of fun because it always feels like a very concentrated amount of time you're with people, 2 months maybe, where you really get to know everyone and you have a lot of fun, and then you don't see everybody for a year, and then a year goes by and the movie comes out and it's like a nice reunion with everyone. But there's something about doing a TV series that's day in, day out, feels more like a consistent family, and I think there's an aspect of that I really like, and the consistency I really like. However, I think you get to play more as an actor in film. I think you get to envelop yourself into a character, and then you get to kind of leave that behind. So I don't know, it'd be a toss-up. I think I waver back and forth, but I just like to work, so I'm kind of equal opportunity. Whatever comes along that seems interesting to me, I go for.
What can we pick up at the video store now that you've done?
You could definitely get Race to Witch Mountain. That is out on DVD and doing quite well and has lots of fun special features. And also Reefer Madness, the movie musical that was made for Showtime. Get that on Amazon.com. And let's see, I also have What else is that? Oh, and also The Hottie and the Naughty. That's always a fun, like, silly, campy movie, and that's out on DVD as well.